I mean, starts now. Every time I go live for like multiple hours and don't make any money, that's the insanity. I had pizza in the car. Yeah, player, you good? Well, maybe getting somebody to design a T-shirt soon. I'm gonna see if old Dorothy will do it, aka City Kitty Art, like Con Air. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of it before, but okay, or just leave. Cool, that's awesome too. No. No, like I said before, they didn't add anything new to Freddy versus Jason, so I was just like, fuck it. Ever use a Ouija board? If so, if it's real. Yeah, I've used one before. I think it's real. Could be bullshit. Not for sure. Toast. So I just seen the live action Lion King movie for the first time, and I gotta say, I hate it. Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. I didn't watch it. Disney is making a part two. Oh, Jesus. I still been meaning to want to watch the live action Aladdin. People don't say it's good, but Aladdin's like probably one of my favorite animated Disney movies. So I kind of want to check that one out. Need that Tremors box set too, release. I say it's nothing special. It's just fucking movies. I think there's some special. I think there's only special features on the first movie though. Tremors is a weird movie for me. I always got to watch it around Christmas for some reason. I don't know why. I just do. Disney pulled Soul. Now it's going to be at Disney Plus for free. Watch Spirited Away. No, not my type of movie. Not my cup of tea. Yep, I'm gonna pay for that one. I know. Like Placid 9. Are they seriously up to 9 now? Because there was. Yeah, I think they really are up to 9 now. I don't think that many people rented Mulan. I think they rented it. They just didn't like it. I think that was the problem. You heard about the guitarist from Red? Yeah, I heard about that. That and the guy who sang "I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone." He died too. That was yesterday, but he died too. Kissing him with a shotgun, killed himself. No, I don't know. I really don't. I just heard he died. What is it? What is your obsession with Sherwin Williams paint? Johnny Nash. That's his name. Johnny Nash. I work there now, fool. Oh, okay. That explains all your fucking Sherwin Williams questions now. Ask how, ask now, ask Sherwin. What the fuck? My brain hurts. Their slogan. Well, shit, they need a new slogan. You need paint? We have it. Sherwin Williams. There it is. Done. Need any paint for the basement? No. These are cement walls behind me, so we'll pass. Thank you. I actually have some news if enough people come in here tonight, but I did start pretty fucking late here. So. You want shit a different color? Come get that shit at Sherwin Williams. There you go. Like we have a store here literally called Stuff, etc. And everybody calls it Stuff. And I was like, just call the store shit. And they have a theme song and everything too. It's like relax everyone, I'm here. Oh shut up. It's like get your stuff at stuff. And I'm just like, just oh please let me take over that. Get your shit at shit. Like, please let me take over that jingle. You know? Everybody, Jax's birthday is next week. In fact, I think it ended it Monday. Isn't that what it is? Check my calendar here. No, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. How them hands? Oh, Sunday. Oh, fuck. I've only known you for fucking 15 years. I should know that. I think it was the 13th. Oh, Justice is March 13th. That's why. Justice is March 13th. That's why. I got them confused. All right, I'm gonna head out. My nails keep being finicky. Don't shake your head at me, damn it. One time out of 15 years, I got it wrong. It's not like he sexed me up or anything. One thing. Oh, yeah, your birthday's Tuesday. Well, that's it. No pussy tonight. And I'm like, well, fuck. Would you let it go if I got yours wrong? Yeah, people have gotten mine wrong in the last few years because I kind of keep it a secret. Not like a secret, as in, like, you know, no fuck, I'm not telling you what day it is. But I swear, because like sometime when I worked at Hy-Vee and people, not me, shut up. Because people at Hy-Vee, man, trying to find out my age was like a fucking game to them. You know? Will, how old are you? None of your business. That's how old I am. My age and my middle name was like a fucking game. They're just like, we're gonna figure it out. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that. There's private investigators that don't know my fucking middle name. Good luck. Um, fucking no idea. Yeah, the sister that I don't talk to, her birthday's this month too. People not me. All right, Jax, you get one time then. One time in the next other 15 years that we know each other. If you miss it one time in the next 15 years, you get a pass. This was my pass. I got it wrong one time in 15 years. But plus, here's something y'all may or may not know. If y'all ever see me wear the dodgeball shirt, the one that says Average Joe's, the gray one, Jax actually bought that for me. I don't think a lot of people know that. Will, has your mom met Jax? Yeah, yeah. Jax has been over to my house. Fucking me and Jax met in '05 and knew each other through 2011. So like, yeah, yeah, she knows my family. I know her family. I just briefly forgot. Yeah, it was the one time we exchanged gifts when I moved for our birthdays. And then it just became problematic. So we just said, fuck it. That's all Stefan was waiting for was just for Jackie to come in because all she said was, "Hey, Jackie." She said, "Hey, Stephanie," even though that's not really her name, And then that's it. She hasn't said anything since. What's the weirdest gift you've ever got for your birthday? That reminds me, I bought you a Tila Tequila book on clearance that I never shipped. Really? Was I that into Tila Tequila? Really? I remember liking her show, the MTV show. I remember Nick and Shelby, my friends online, introducing me to her sex tape. But hmm, was I really that into her? Um, the weirdest gift I've ever received for my birthday: a gun rack. I didn't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. It was on sale at Borders closeout, but you were into her enough for that price, in my opinion. Oh, okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Did Jack shed a tear when you moved away? Yes, we bawled into the middle of the night. Did you repurpose it? It was a joke. That was a Wayne's World reference, the gun rack thing. No, but really, the weirdest gift I've ever got. I don't know. I don't really. Oh, the weirdest gift I think I ever got. Well, it wasn't a birthday gift. That was a Christmas gift. Um, Weirdest birthday gift I ever got. I mean, there was a reason behind it, but the weirdest birthday gift I ever got was a half open pack of balloons. I was gonna say no, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We cried openly in the back seat. Then we stared passionately into one another's eyes, and we shared that one kiss underneath the moonlight. As Sade's, oh no, not Sade's. I'm sorry. Careless Whisper played on the radio. At least that's how I remember it. I'm leaving. None of that happened. None of that happened. No, we literally did drive around to like fucking 4 a.m. just for shiggles. And I was like looking for like a 24-hour gas station so I could stop and take a piss. You know? No, but Jax did take me out my last night in town. We went to a Mexican restaurant, which that shows you how well she knows me because I fucking love Mexican food. But no, she invited some mutual friends of ours. Um, and my boy Jeff came with me. And we sat and had some Mexican food and shit for a while. And then afterwards, me and Jax just kind of drove around town and shit for a bit, just kind of reminiscing and shit. It was happy now hour night, okay? And we just kind of drove around town, you know, reminiscing, kind of like tying up some fucking loose ends me and her had together and shit. You're kind of like, hey, sorry I fucking did that. And she's like, yeah, sorry I was fucking, you know, bitch when I did that, you know, shit like that, you know. And then like the next day, like an hour, oh no, not even an hour, like just like in the afternoon, she came over while we were packing the truck and, you know, we said our final goodbyes and then that was it. Mm, I got a case of water last Christmas. This year I got toilet paper as a gag gift. What did you eat? I had fajitas and I had a cosmopolitan. That's what I had. There was and there were some people there I didn't know, but there were some like mutual friends I had there. Like I knew Angie was there, Jeff, Jessica, Lily was there. Omar showed up. I don't remember. Oh, Emily was there. Emily came because we did the bit of her acting like running me over in the car in the parking lot. We did that. Did Janice come? I don't think Janice came. No, Janice didn't come. Fajitas, that's white people Mexican food. Bitch, you live in Oregon. You're like, that's white people food. Well, go fuck, you live in Tijuana or some shit. You couldn't be any further from a fucking Spanish nation. You know more about probably fucking goulash than you know about fucking fajitas. Who cares what they are? They're still good. I just can't. I mean, the audacity to say that, you know, like fajitas are white people. I'm like, bitch, you live in Oregon. Look at that. You should know more about goulash than you know fucking, you know, Mexican food. And then after we drove around and found the bathroom, that's when we got in the back seat and we, you know, had our last kiss under the moonlight to careless. Sorry, I know you don't like it when I agree with them. That's one. It's either, right? All right. Yeah, Wham actually does Careless Whisper. Jaxus is just like, I'm not gonna acknowledge that comment again. We're just gonna move on. Oh wait, it wasn't Careless Whisper. It was Keep on Loving You by REO Speedwagon. That's what it was. Heard my name. Bam bam, thank you, man. Hey Dinah, what's going on? So there's enough people in here. I guess I can spill the beans here. Tomorrow afternoon, I have an interview to be a contestant of Let's Make a Deal. So wish me luck. BRB, hurry up. What? Yep. I got the call today. They wanted to pre-screen me for an interview, and tomorrow I talk with the producers. I just got to learn Zoom. That's sick. Good luck. I know, right? Well, I saw the application on Facebook. They're like, looking for contestants for the virtual Let's Make a Deal because of COVID and shit. So I was just like, well, fuck, I'll do it. So I filled it out and shit. And then like I had a missed call today. I was in my room. I left my phone. I always leave my phone in the other fucking room. So I had a missed call, and like, I was gonna chalk it up to spam, but I was like, let me listen to the voicemail, expecting like some half fucking, some half fucking like, oh, we are trying to reach you about your car warranty. I'm just like, you know, but no, it was just like, hi, William. This is, I think her name's Sam. I think that's what it was. Forgot her name. Anyway, but she, this is, I'm calling from the television show. Let's Make a Deal. We just wanted to call and pre-screen you for an interview about being on the show. If you can give me a call back. And I'm like, you have voicemail? Why do you ask that? Like that's out of the ordinary. Anyway, so and she was like, if you or text me. So I had to text her because I was on the way to work and shit. So I text her. I was like, hey, sorry I missed your call, but my ringer sucks, which is kind of half true. That and my phone was in the other room. So I'm on the phone with a customer at work, and the phone starts ringing, and it's the same fucking number. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm at fucking work. So I was like, you know what, just call her and let her know you're at work. So I call her and I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm at work. And she was like, well, would you like to be pre-screened right now? I'm like, I'm at fucking work. But okay. So I run to the back room and she was like, so tell me where you're from. What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. You know. She was like, well, I like your personality and everything. So, I think the producers will too. So, we want to do a Zoom interview tomorrow. And I was like, ooh, tomorrow. Saturday would be better. You know, like, oh, we're not here on Saturday. Oh, you know. And what year do you think we are in, Pim? It's not like fuck, like he asked that like that's so like fucking like shit. Don't tell me what to do. Took you that long to come back. Are you watching in real time again? Are you sure you're watching in real time here? Or did it take you that long to type that? Even flip phones have a fucking voicemail. I heard what you said as I was stepping away. I just wanted you to hurry. Don't leave me. I get lonely. I might have to hit up City Kitty Art again to see if she wants to design my next shirt. I'm gonna have her artify this look. We're gonna put that on a shirt. Maybe a new shirt. Hopefully that sells. Oh yeah, yeah. Jackie's gonna buy one for sure. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get some 8x10s done of that. Like that, I'm gonna put that on all the Teespring stuff, man. I'm gonna put that picture on all the. I'm gonna put it on posters and blankets and fucking pillows, socks, whatever Teespring has to offer, man. I'm putting that shit on everything. Hell, I may not even artify that picture, man. I may just get like a nice little backdrop and just fucking slap that shit on all the products on Teespring, hoodies and fucking the words. Don't forget. You won't forget. Speaking of don't forget that Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, India. Love it like a thumbs up to your video. Yeah, you always forget, Pimp Master. Um, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. You guys want to help a brother out. Also, the Teespring link if you want to get one of the old T-shirts, designed by City Kitty Art there. And of course, the Amazon wish list. You guys want to send something over like Diana Beth has done in the past, like the Jeopardy card game here. You guys know I love me some Jeopardy and shit like that. And I'll show it off here live or in a video for you, whatever one you want to do. I always just assume Diana just doesn't care, so I just show it off here live. That's in the description down below. So yeah, and of course, if you don't want to do that, subscribe. Which why I don't know why you would ever want to do that. And drop a dislike. Let you know you really like the video. Come on, you know you'd buy that shirt, Jax, and the 8x10. I'd send you an autographed 8x10 of just. I'd buy it just to do a Nike type video circa 2 years ago. What do you mean by that? A Nike type video? Oh, no soliciting. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be great if you just walked up to a house and there was a sign that said no soliciting, but then it had that picture on there? No soliciting. Hey, if you buy it, hey, I don't care. I have your money then. I don't give a shit. Wipe your ass with it for all I care. I have your money then. So I said, some guy, I went out to the car. He had a curbside order. And I was like, Jared? And he was like, yeah. And I handed it to him. Like, there you go, man. Have a good night. And he was just like, do I need to show you ID or anything? I was like, no, you're good. And I walked into the store. I was like, what do you mean, do you need to show me ID? Like, fuck, I have your money. I don't care anymore. You can fucking wipe your ass with it. I don't care. We have your money. I don't care. Will that pic with the words, Will wears mandals. Hell are mandals? I kind of want to make that sign now. No soliciting. I don't want that now. But no, I don't wear mandals. I swear, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I swear, just he sits there with like a fucking hat full of words, and he's like, Will wears mandals, and that's what he fucking types. I swear on it. Pimp sniffs too much paint fumes. That reminds me, kids, don't smoke crack. Okay, fine. Why are you so mad, Janice? You got a real chip on your shoulder? Get it? Because there's chips. Yeah. We brought the chips up. Said there was a chip on your shoulder. Get it? Chips. Get it? You said it wasn't a pun, so I was like, there's chip on your shoulder. There was chips all of a sudden. Chip on your shoulder, because that's what people say when you get angry. Doesn't you have a chip on your shoulder? You're about to chip up. Get it? You have a chip on your shoulder. Like you said, that wasn't even a pun. So I was like, "Why are you mad?" Because there's a chip on your shoulder, and I brought out chips. And any of this, any of this going through because of the chips. You brought Doritos. I wanted to see how long I could just overly fucking explain this joke before she said something, and she wasn't going to say anything until Bert Toast said it. I was like, how long can I fucking keep explaining this joke until she says something? Someone's got to time that for me. I gotta know how long that was. How long I explained that fucking joke before somebody said something. She probably left the room and didn't tell me. She was just like, I gotta go take a piss or something. And then while I'm sitting here explaining this fucking joke over and over again and shit. Oh man, that was too funny. It cracked me up. Is she among us still? All right, who killed her? Who's the imposter? I was doing task. I was doing the wires. Did you watch What's new video? No. Again, me and Brendan talk and shit, but you gotta understand, I may watch like one out of every 10 new videos. I'm sorry, I got detained. Are you for real? And I was doing that, did that whole routine, and she wasn't even here for it. Now I'm mad. Now I feel like I have to do it again. Megan sent me a video asking for my help, and it cut your audit. Just like, how long was it? Did anybody have like a guesstimation on how long I did that bit for? It was a good like fucking minute and a half, wasn't it? 50 seconds. I did that bit for 50 seconds. At least 2 minutes. Okay, what is it? Is it 50 seconds or 2 minutes? Felt longer. And then she wasn't even here to fucking see it. Now I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm hurt. And a little disappointed because I thought it was fucking hysterical. And I was just waiting for her to say something like "Shut up," just something. You know what? I think you owe me a nude picture for that. I think I've earned one. No, no, I'm not. I'm not the foot person. That's Brett. Brett's the foot person. Toast took up hands for some reason. I don't know. I'm not going to judge. I'm good old fashioned American titties. Okay, that's me over here. Pimp, we've been over this. How much is that worth to you? How much Sherwin Williams money is that worth? I said I'm sorry. Some people just don't realize how much of a dead end this street is. Fine, do it again. Okay, so the setup was, do you have a chip on your shoulder? And you said no. So that was the setup. Okay, and I was just like, and this is where it went. Okay, get it? Because I brought up chips, and usually that means there's a chip on your shoulder. Get it? Good chip, and then I put a chip on your shoulder. Chip. Because when people get mad, they usually say there's a chip on your shoulder, and you said there was no pun. So then I was like, oh, there must be a chip on your shoulder, and I brought up chips and chip on your shoulder. It was not a chip. Because usually when people get angry, they say, "Oh, you have a chip on your shoulder," and then I brought up chips because you said the first one there was no pun when I did it. So I was just like, "Okay, well, you're mad because there must be a chip on your shoulder." And you said no, and because there was a chip, and it seemed like you had one on your shoulder, and there was chips here. That's why I brought up the chip, so you see the chip, so then it'd be like chip on your shoulder, and get it, the chip on the shoulder. Chip on the shoulder. That's what I said. Jack, just say you get it. And even Toast is just like, I'm tired of hearing it. I was just waiting for you to say something like, I got it. But no, you disappointed me. You're live, awesome. I've been on for 53 minutes. Okay. That's it? Just okay? That's I'm giving you comedy gold, and that's all I get. Do you feel better? Well, not after that reaction, no. It's Thursday, Josh. Remember, kids, don't smoke crack. And remember, kids, there's a Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below. Guys want to help a brother out? There's also the artist T-shirt down there too, and there's also the Amazon wish list. You guys want to send something over like this cool Jeopardy card game or any of the other items that you're generous enough to send over in the Amazon wish list, set up to ship directly to me, and I'll be more than happy to make a video for you or show it off here live or unbox it live if you're lucky enough to join us. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So that is all in the description down below. Josh must have too many random naps. God, don't you hate that? Don't you hate when you like fall asleep during the day? You like fall asleep at like, I don't know, like 4 o'clock, and you wake up at like 6 o'clock, and you're like, oh fuck, it's 6 a.m. in the fucking morning, and you freak out and shit. Do you hate that shit? Oh, and speaking of anything new, for those of you who missed it, but tomorrow I will be interviewing to be a contestant on the virtual edition of Let's Make a Deal. So hopefully that goes well. I'm telling Pete guys the story of when you called my birthday last year. Okay, well, at least you're not telling them the raisin story, so yeah, I prefer you tell that story than the raisin story. So hey, good. Why not tell hand guy? We don't talk about the raisin story. Just know there's a raisin story. Well, okay, I'll tell the hand guy. What happened was, me and Jax are friends and shit, and we've been friends for like 15 years. But last year she was dating this guy, and apparently I didn't notice till after they broke up. Apparently, but apparently this guy was not a fan of me. I never had a problem with him. I never even spoke to the fucking guy. But I call me and Jax. We always try and call each other on our birthdays. You know, lately we've been keeping in contact a lot more often, me and Jax. But like before, you know, we talk to each other every now and then. You know, we talk for a minute and then that's it, a literal minute. You know, but we'd always try and make it a point to call each other on our birthdays. You know, and whether we have time to catch up for a few or not was dependent on our schedules. So, MySpace Messenger, holy shit. So last year I called her on her birthday and I was just like, hey, happy birthday, man. You know, and she was like, oh, thanks. You know, I'm like, what are you up to? She's like, no, not much. We're doing this, we're doing that, shit like that. Cool. Um, so at the end of the call, I was just like, all right, well, have fun on your birthday, shit like that. Love you. Bye. That's it, you know. And then she was like, okay, love you too. Bye. Click, hung up. Her boyfriend was sitting right next to her and heard that and like, you know, verbally, I wouldn't say not physically, but verbally fucking flip shit. You know? Like, how dare you tell another guy that you fucking love him too and shit like that. And then like when he found out it was me on the other end of the phone, oh, he definitely didn't fucking like that story. So that's the story she's relaying to, you know, her guy friend, her gentleman caller, so to speak, at the moment. How did you two meet? We met in high school. We actually met in high school. We made no goddamn Shipley's donuts. Because Drew and I fought the whole day. Oh, was that when he was just like, was that the same birthday? He was just like, oh, because it's your birthday doesn't mean you get to act like a brat or some shit, or a spoiled brat or a spoiled bitch, something like that. Hey, Julio. Well, like my grandma used to say, fuck him. Well, that's a fun grandma. Karaoke this weekend. You down? I've never gone to karaoke. You would think somebody like me who likes to sing would have gone. Never been. Well, always wanted to, but I've never been. And I'll only say this about the raisin story just for context here. But let's just say there's a very embarrassing story and between me and Jax. And Jax, I asked Jax one day, I was like, how many people have you told that story to? And she was like, four. And I was like, four? You know, like what the fuck? You know, so that's why I was just like, oh, I'm telling him about the I love you too story. I was like, shit, I don't care what story you tell him, just don't tell him that story. Shit. I'd probably do pour some sugar on me. Yes. Guess what? I have once. It was at a bar. Never drunk, but I did sing two songs. Well, I yelled. I wouldn't call it singing. I said I reserve the right to exploit. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you're not supposed to be. Yeah. I had an appointment to get my makeup done, but before I left, before we even started, I left before we even started because I couldn't stop crying. Aw, you want to go take a dump in his shoes? Come on, let's go take a dump in his shoes. I used to say that to Jax all the time. Like whenever some guy used to fuck with her, I'm like, "You want to go take a dump in his shoes? Come on, let's go take a dump in his shoes." She had no idea what I was referencing. I finally had to show her the reference this year, what I was referring to. That's actually none of your damn business, Toast. I've said what I've said about that story. Y'all are not squeezing the story out of me. You'd have to donate $1,000 to get that story out of me. And seeing how I can't get somebody to donate $5, I know that story will never come out. This would be the night. This would be the night. Instead of fucking $1,000 is dropping my PayPal to really fucking show me up. Then I'd have to sit here because I'm always a man of my fucking word when it comes to this shit. Like, there's $1,000. Every time you have to tell this fucking story. Fuck. You should write that story in one of your books. If shit, you got $1,000? I saw Wet Movies 1 unboxing. I want the Friday the 13th set, but I'm not paying that much. I want it in 4K. Oof. I'm taking my birthday really hard this year because I can't go all the way. Can't go all the way. Can't. Oh, can't go all out the way I always do. Damn. I got $2 to my name. 998 more. Maybe I'll tell you the story. Hey, you're allowed to have a party, Jack. It's just a maximum of 9 people. That's all. So you can have you, Carla, and 7 other of your friends. You knocked Rick Moranis out? Yeah, fuck him. That was for making Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. How did you celebrate your birthday? Hookers. A lot of hookers. Didn't fuck any of them. Just looked at them. Just looked at them and very uncomfortable. Casino trip soon? No. No, the only reason I went on that casino trip that I went to earlier this year was because, like, fuck, I had the money. You know, it's rare that I have that amount of money to blow. Giggity. So I was like, fuck it, let's go, man. So it's very rare. I like going to the casino. You know, cool. Jax, how did you celebrate your birthdays in the past? Oh God, Jax always goes all out. I mean, ever since I've known Jax, um, it'd be a lot to type. So I'm taking the question for Jax here. Um, Jax has always gone since I've known her. She's always gone all out. I don't know about the birthdays before I met her, but I mean, like, let's see, the first birthday. I don't remember. Fuck, was I even there for the fucking first birthday party that you had? I don't remember because like I'm going to see Carla for Halloween. Oh, sweet. Um, I don't remember the first birthday party. Fucking because like me and you did like our own thing, you know. But then like there was the one at the restaurant. That's when it was like me, Darius's friend that I like. It's funny. Darius has a friend I like, but I can't stand Darius. Alicia, the one time I met Alicia, Annalisa, Joel, that last year was at a hookah lounge. Yeah. Yeah, it's usually like at a place and then like maybe an after party type of thing. That's usually what it is. I also celebrate all week and then all month. Yeah. She's one of them. She's one of them like, it's my birthday month, bitches. Will blazing up hookah. That's some funny shit. Yeah. Yeah, except the only because like at the time when I was living there and hanging out with Jackson and everything, we only well at the time we only went to one hookah bar and it was this place called Cafe Leal and like the first time we went it was fine because like I was none the wiser and shit. And then once I got to know Cafe Leal's like fucking way of business and shit, I started hating the fucking place, you know. And then like me and Jax, we were kind of like on the outs for a little bit there. So that's when she started going to like this other hookah bar. I think it was Cafe Aladdin or Aladdin Bar, whatever the fuck it was called. And like that's when I wasn't going. I was on the outs and shit. You know, it was more like, hey, you can come, but we ain't coming to pick your ass up, fatty. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just stay home then. So but yeah, I mean, hookah's fine. I like the flavors and shit. You know, I refuse to celebrate mine. Just give me presents, money, and then go. Jax threw me a pretty sweet birthday one year. It was pretty sweet. I had some of my friends over and shit. Had let's see, some people from work, a couple other people over. It was pretty cool. Never really had like an adult fucking birthday party before, so like it was like the fucking like first one I ever really had like an adult birthday party. Not like, let's sit around, drink champagne, and talk about our stocks, but like, you know, you had the kid birthday parties, where the fucking kids from the neighborhood and shit come over and shit. But like that 20s birthday party and shit, your fucking friends come over and fucking bullshit and everything. Well, not drink whiskey, but we drank, you know. I got tricked into fucking serving an underage, which I wasn't a fucking fan of, but other than that, because I'm a real fucking stickler for that. I mean, hey, if you want to drink, hey, that's cool. Be 21. And like, I forgot who it was, Emily or Cynthia, one of the two. I forgot which one. I'm pretty sure it was Emily. Now I think about it. But they were just like, oh, you're gonna have. I bought like 6 40 ounces, 40-ounce Smirnoffs is what I bought. I bought 6 or 7 of those, and that's what we drank the whole night and shit. But I was just like, if you're not, and I told them before, I told them all before they came. I was like, I hate to sound like a parent, but Sinbad. Oh, Sinbad, that's what it was called. I don't think you're watching in real time again. That or you're just really delayed typing. Um, I told him I was like, I hate to sound like a fucking parent, but like if you're not 21, I know some of the people I invited are not 21, and if you're driving home, I'm not allowing you to drink. Because I'm a real stickler for that shit. You know. You can ask Jax. Me and Jax kind of got like into a mini argument at her house one time over drinking and driving one time. She probably doesn't remember it, but so like I forgot what happened, but I know like I'm pretty sure Emily tricked me into like giving her alcohol, and I was like, "You're 21, right?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was just like, "Are you? Wait a minute, no, I could have swore you're 20." And she was like, "No, no, I'm 21 this year," and I was just like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." And then like fucking she bamboozled me. I think it was Cynthia and I think about it. I don't know, I can't remember. I know. You missed some epic ones since then? Oh man. Emily's party at Jackie's house was fucking, oh god. That was the most slammed I ever. I've never been that drunk. I think the closest I've ever been to that drunk at Emily's party at Jackie's house was probably like when I was drinking my fucking sorrows away here. I was probably the next closest fucking to that I'll ever fucking be drunk again. Where is Emily now? Always like been Emily's. Emily is married. She's married, living in Houston still. Uh, she's nice. We kind of went on the outs for a bit. Me and Emily, I kind of like just kind of kept my distance from her. I mean, like it was one of those things like, look, we can be friends, but I don't really trust you. And I told her that straight up. I was like, we can be friends, but I don't really trust you. And when I went through like my breakup with baby mama and shit, she actually came out of the woodwork and was just like, hey, I know shit's hard right now and shit, and you don't deserve this and shit. And I thought that was very big of her and shit. So I was just like, damn, of all people who came out of the blue and said something, I that was the last person I expected and shit. You know. So. I guess I was behind. Did you meet Ralph when you got wasted at the? Man, I met Ralph. I met Ramp because I fucking tried to. Jax used to have this like handicap ramp instead of stairs. Oh well, she had stairs too, but she had this ramp that walked up to that. You know, when and we all used the ramp. I can't tell you like how many times we used the stairs that were right next to it. We always used the ramp. So this is when we're sober. Now the ramp, there's the ramp there, but next to the ramp, raised up, is like seriously like a half of inch fucking board that while we're sober, we're trying to walk on and try and walk up the ramp. My dumbass out loud says, "Oh man, wouldn't it be funny if we got drunk and then tried to do it?" So here I am, fucking slammed, and apparently I got drunk and tried it. So here's the funny thing too. When I called Jackson next day, you know, hungover, and I was just like, "All right, I need you to fill me in on what happened." And she was like, "Okay, this, and this happened." And then she was like, "Oh, you tried walking up the ramp again." And I was like, "Did I make it?" And she was like, "Do you really need me to answer that question?" And I was like, "That explains why my leg hurts." Okay, good to know. Ever had a crush on a girl when you were younger, but seeing them now, you're like, "Holy crap, she aged badly." Yes, I have. There was video of it. How do I? Jackie's brother's girlfriend's brother used to have video of it, and but like I couldn't tell you what happened to that footage because like it was just me slam screaming shit. You know, I woke up with twigs in my hair. Really, I never knew that. Oh my god, I was so fucking drunk. That was the most drunk I ever was in my fucking life. I mean, like Jackie and like six other to paraphrase Ron White, like to get me out of that party, Jackie and like six other people at that party hurled me like a frisbee into the back seat of her boyfriend's car at the time. Oh my god, they hurled me in the back seat like I was a fucking frisbee. They're just like, "You're going home." I was like, "I don't want Emily to be mad." They had to get Emily over there to be like, "I'm not mad, bro." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And that's it. My ass is going home, man. And apparently, according to Jax, like all my fucking artist isms still are intact when I'm drunk. Because apparently, Jax asked me like, "Do you want to go to your room and sleep, or do you want to sleep on the couch?" And like something I used to always say, like if you gave me a choice, like, "Hey, do you want this or what?" That one thing I always said was dealer's choice, meaning like whatever. You know, and apparently I'm fucking slammed as fuck. And Jax is like, "Do you want to go sleep in your room or on the couch?" And I'm just like, dealer's choice. uh, did you have little rangers at your spot? What are you talking about? I only got drunk twice when I was a teen. Woke up and puke and piss. Thank goodness it was my own. I hope. Oh, good. Oh, wait, that was a different party. Oh, I once got wasted mid conversation. Aimed my head to the left and oh. And that's the thing too. Like when they hurled me into the backseat of his car, it was like Jackson's boyfriend at the time and shit. The last thing I remember was, "Would you get drunk with Stone Cold and HBK?" Nah, I don't really drink that much anymore. So I remember, like, it was one of those back seats where like you still had to fucking push the seat back and shit. So like I feel it coming and shit. I feel it coming up and shit. And like I'm apparently my train of thought was like they had a back door. So I remember yelling to Jax. I was like, "Jax, you have to open the back door. I'm gonna throw up." She was like, "There isn't a back door." I was like, "You have to open the back door." Next thing I know, just vomited, right? And I know I got in this dude's car, but the dude was really chill about it, man. He was a real chill dude, you know? I was really mad when he broke up with Jax because I was like, man, this was actually one boyfriend of hers I actually liked. I thought it was a real chill dude. Um, So like I even messaged the guy like, dude, I'm so sorry I threw up in your car and shit, man. I've never been that drunk before. Ask Jack, she'll tell you. Fucking, I've never been that fucking slammed before. I'm so sorry. He was like, dude, don't even worry about it, man. It's all good and shit. I was like, oh man, he's a good guy. Here's the funny thing though. I thought I threw up mostly in this guy's car. All right. So that fucking not that day I had to go to Kroger. So like I threw on the shoes. I was mad too. I'm sorry. So I had to I just threw on my shoes and pants from the night before. I didn't think anything about it and shit. So I go out to the fucking driveway. There's like a huge, I mean, it looks like crime scene investigation was at my house because there was this huge, oh, no, mad when he broke up with me. I know, right? Damn, man. Like of all the fucking sea of fucking boyfriends and like potential boyfriends you had and shit, that was like the one I liked. The only one I like he's a nice guy. I like him and shit. You know, well, no, because like, despite it's a long story, but despite everything, I mean, Devin's actually a nice guy. You know, he's a nice guy. I just think he's been given fucking whatever. It's a long story. Whatever. Not my point of the story. Um, so there's like a huge red spot in my fucking driveway of just vomit because I was drinking red vodka and like there's a huge. You would have thought somebody was murdered there. So I'm at Kroger, which is a grocery store chain in Texas. So I'm at Kroger and I start smelling something weird, and it's vomit. I was like, oh shit. I looked down at my shoes and there's like red shit on the laces and everything. And I was like, oh fuck, there's vomit on my shoes. Fuck. So like I'm trying to hurry up my sister out of here. Like, hey, we gotta go. Man. So we go and everything. I still smell it in the car and shit. I don't know. My car. Like I can smell my shoes and everything. So we get home. I take off the shoes and shit. I go upstairs to the computer room and I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I was like, I still smell fucking vomit. Like what the? I look down at my pants. My whole left leg is just covered in fucking red vomit. I was like, and my sister didn't tell me this shit. You know, like fuck. My girlfriend at the time got wasted. Her dad was coming to pick her up. I said, you're so drunk, your dad is going to be mad. She said, he won't know. While driving home, she puked inside of her dad's car. So the question is, did he know? Will, were you macking on the Houston ladies? Yeah, some of them. Once I felt like one girl that I met played me for a fool, I was just like, I'm kind of done. Because in my eyes, she made it seem like she was interested in me and shit. And then like we actually set up something to do. And then all of a sudden she was just like, oh, I have a boyfriend. I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. No, wait a fucking minute. So any honeys rolling in the Blockbuster, you're like, oh, tons. Fucking tons. That's how I met some of them. That's how I met the fucking one that I believe was like fucking playing games with me and shit. I think I met two girls that way through fucking Blockbuster. One was like a really bizarre thing. That went on for like a couple of years. That was really bizarre. Using you for free movies? No, no, because technically we couldn't really give out our free rentals. I only let two people ever use my free rentals, and that was like this one chick. Um, and that's a fucking story in and on itself. And Jax has used a couple free rentals. That's it. But I was on her like white on rice because when you used your free rentals, They could not be late at all. They could not be late. So like I was on Jack's, man, like you can this shit's due Wednesday. And she's like, oh, it'll be back Wednesday. I'm like, it's due Wednesday, Jax. I wish I worked at a Blockbuster just to have the experience plus the name tag. That would be cool. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Trust me. Do you have anything from your time at Blockbuster? I did used to have some Blockbuster online shirts, but I started using them as oh, let me just wear this around the house type of shirt. So they got pretty fucking worn. So I the only thing I got left really is like the movies that I've bought. What movie spoiled living in Cali and shit, meeting everybody. Blockbuster is so iconic today. Yeah. I mean, I just happened to work at a fucking shitty Blockbuster. That's all there was to it. Well, I wouldn't even say it was a shitty Blockbuster. I just said shitty fucking people to work with. Motherfucker met some legends. I didn't meet nobody. Shit. I met refugees from Katrina. That's who I met. Toys R Us is iconic. Any stores that might be iconic if they still exist. Suncoast. Uh, I really loved Suncoast. I don't know if I'm showing my age with Suncoast and shit. Who's my other moderator in here? Because I went to go click that and said another moderator took care of that. Who else is in here? You never heard of Suncoast? I forgot about Suncoast. I know, right? Shit. Suncoast was uh it was a video DVD store towards the end, but it also had like movie novelties and shit. Like you could buy like little toy clacker boards, little toy Oscars and shit. They'd also sell like you know, m- movie toys and shit like that. Kind of like a fucking FYE, but like a smaller FYE and shit like that. You know, Sam Goody, yeah, kind of like a smaller Sam Goody. Like Sam Goody's like a very large store in essence, but like Suncoast was like a smaller scale, and it had more emphasis on the movies than it did like the novelties and shit. Oh yeah, Suncoast was a fucking pimp store. 7-Eleven might be iconic. They're dying. Oh man, I do kind of miss 7-Eleven. I clicked it. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, who else is in here? Uh, um, but yeah, Suncoast was like my shit, man. But like Toys R Us is funny because like when Toys R Us first announced that they were closing down all the stores, man, I was really sad because I took my kid to Toys R Us. Whenever I go visit her, that was one of the things we'd go do. We go to Toys R Us. I'd let her get shit. You know, so it was really sad. I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to take the kid to Toys R Us anymore. But thankfully, I went and visited her, and we got to go while it was closing. So she got to get some things. We got to go to Toys R Us one last time. She got to be a Toys R Us kid one more time and shit like that. So it was really cool that we got to do the Toys R Us thing one more time. So I thought that was really cool because I grew up being a Toys R Us kid and shit, So it was really cool getting to take my kid to Toys R Us. Oh, did we get a donation? No, hell no, of course not. Why would I get a donation? Don't sell nachos anymore? What? Why wouldn't they sell nachos? What the fuck? Blue 42! Blue 42! Rover, sit! Hut, hut! I never ate anything at 7-Eleven, only drank big gulps. Oh, dude, I'm a Slurpee holic, man. I am a Slurpee holic. I used to pour tons of cheese on them and then get a Slurpee. Now the magic is gone. It gulps. Well, see you later. Cheese. Like whenever it used to be like whenever I would drive into Virginia, I got to drop my mom off in Virginia to see my other sister's kids. I'd have to stop at 7-Eleven so I can get a Slurpee. But the thing is, right across the street from the 7-Eleven is a Wawa. And yes, that's what it's called, Wawa. They have a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. So I say, fuck that Slurpee. I go over to Wawa, get a big ass fucking Coca-Cola Freestyle, and I start my trip down North Carolina. Will, you had gloves this whole time? Yeah, it's the Rockies. I miss Kmart. They were stuck in the 80s, but I liked the feel of them. They were popular in Australia, though. Yeah, Kmart was okay. I mean, I was never really like yearning to go to Kmart. You know what I mean? I was never really like, oh fuck, I gotta go to Kmart. You know, I think when I was like DVD hunting, I think I bought like one movie at Kmart. It was RKO 281. I think that's what it was. It was pretty much the story of the making of Citizen Kane, which was a decent flick. You know, no one was craving to go there, but they're iconic. People pisses on Walmart, but once they're gone, people will miss them. Yeah, the one thing I miss about Walmart is that like now every Walmart that you go to is a super center. Every Walmart is a Walmart grocery store. I remember I'm old enough to remember where like Not all Walmarts are like that. I'm listening as I pack. Okay. I got something you can pack. Really? I thought they were always open 24/7. They were for a while. They were always open 24/7. But I'm saying that like there used to be ones that were just Walmart. They had no grocery, you know, and then there were ones that were Walmart and grocery, and they were, now it's like every single Walmart's grocery and Walmart. There used to be ones that did not have the grocery section, you know. Now it's like every fucking one is Walmart. I was old enough to remember, like, oh shit, we can't go to that Walmart. Shit, it doesn't have the grocery store. Let's go to the one with the grocery store. So we'd have to go to across town to a different Walmart to fucking get the one with the grocery store and shit. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, we had one of those in Houston. I love that one has McDonald's. I love the one that has McDonald's or Subway. Yeah, ours have like most of the ones here have Subway, which is really weird. North Carolina, they have one with a Burger King with a freestyle machine. So like that was one glimmering, shining, fucking of happy moments I had living with baby mama. You know, they're like, we're gonna go to Walmart today. I'm like, which one? Like, oh, the one in Wake Forest. Oh, Skiddly D. I got my ass pumped for the day. I'm like, what'd you say? I'm like, Skiddly D. Leave it alone. I walked to the door, pushing the kid in the cart. I just hooked the kid away. I just walk into Burger King. I'm like, give me a large drink. They're like $7. I'm like, I don't care. There you go. Miss arcades. Yeah, yeah, arcades are fun. Where's the foot guy that comes in here? What's his name? Brett? Brett. Brett Bartholomew. You went the total opposite direction with that one. There's a new Walmart that doesn't have anything inside. I think, okay, I think you got that wrong. They don't have any checkers inside. It's all self checkout. If they didn't have anything inside, they don't have a restaurant. Oh, okay. I'm like, let's go to the Walmart with nothing in it. Oh, okay. Scale of the day. Mr. Literal. That's two. Or is it one? Didn't you get one earlier? Okay, we'll call it one just because I don't remember. Brett. Good man. Yeah, Brett's good people. Everything's changing. Soon we'll be saying, remember when movies came on disc? Don't say that. I see. I hate the people who are just like, well, I don't buy DVDs anymore because I just have Netflix. I'm like, you realize not everything stays on Netflix, right? They're playing hardball. They want you to cook your own shit. Like, whoever knew like a concept like Papa Murphy's would have worked. For those of you who don't know what Papa Murphy's is, it's like a pizza place here. But what it is, you go in, you order your pizza, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll take a large pizza with pepperoni, sausage, and this and that, and then they give it to you raw, and you go home and cook it. Who would have ever thought that would have fucking worked? We're gonna open up a pizza place where we give it to them raw, and they're gonna go home and cook the shit. We ain't gonna do dick. I used to buy CDs, but now I got rid of them and listen to music on Spotify. Yeah, I'll admit I do have an Apple Music account, and I do enjoy my fucking Apple Music account. Um, but I still have my CDs. And like when my power went out, Josh, I don't know if you know, but we had a big storm here last month, and like we were without power for 9 days. So thankfully, I had my CDs because then I was able to have something to where I didn't, murder my whole family. Because I put like some C batteries in a fucking CD player, and I was able to listen to some music and shit. You know. Now you got to pay for certain things on Prime Video. Do you have a MOD pizza? No, don't know what MOD pizza is. Yeah, 9 days. I was out. I was without power for 9 days, without internet for 13. So how I did not end up on an episode of Murder Made Me Famous, I'll never know. You got a grocery outlet in Iowa? Yes, yes we do. Ours is the Ornery Octopus. I go there sometimes. They usually have some good shit. I'm serious. Like once I mentioned this the last time I was like how we played a fucking 4 hour hand, not game, hand of Uno, and I didn't fucking kill somebody. I'll never know. And we didn't even finish it. Like once we hit 4 hours, and we laid down another draw fucking four. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to bed. I can't fucking do this anymore. I'm gonna kill one of you. My go-to pizza: Little Caesars or Marco's. Get out. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. I work at Pizza Hut. But I do enjoy Little Caesars. I will give you that. Eliminates the cold pizza. Bitching through bitching though, like if your pizza is still cold, if you cook it yourself, then your oven is fucking broken. I mean, yeah, but like, how do you pitch that idea? Like, okay, sharks. We're gonna open up a pizza place. We're gonna have great ingredients. Okay, we're gonna have like quality ingredients and such like that at great affordable prices. But the catch is that we're not gonna cook any of it. Interesting. How do you get them to eat your food? Do they eat it raw? No, no, no. We'll make the pizza. We'll do everything for them. We'll top it, everything like that. And then we're gonna wrap it in cellophane, and we're gonna send it home with them, and they'll cook it at home. And somebody said, "Fuck, sign me up." Because I'm sorry, like before that idea existed, if you would have came to me and pitched that, I would have said pass. I seriously haven't had Pizza Hut since the early 2000s. Please leave. No, I'm kidding. I haven't had Pizza Hut since, I don't know, 2 hours. Just a moment. Something here. Oh, I want to mention today when I had my pre-screening for Let's Make a Deal, she was just like, "Oh yeah, tell me about yourself. Where you're from, what are your hobbies are, how old you were." I was able to answer every single question except how old I was, and she didn't even notice. I was like, "Damn, I'm good." I was like, I can't imagine if I told her like I don't really identify with an age. I can't imagine um I if I attempted to fucking explain that to her. Seriously. But I'm trying to set up this whole Zoom thing, and that's what I need to have my meeting tomorrow with them. I thought Zoom was an app. You're leaving questions. I'll get to them in just a moment. Give me a minute. What? Why did I delete it? What the fuck? I hate everything about you. Why do you? Oh, Christ. I do all this. Just a second, guys. Really? I don't have to download anything for this shit? Aha, there's the download. I was like, I know something's not right here. All right, sorry about that. Okay, sorry, peoples. All right, let's see here. I love old 70s and 80s game shows. Oh shit, my bad. Um, okay. With AIs and robots, there won't be jobs. Yep, like my job is going to become pretty obsolete at the hut soon. Um, but it's not that far fetched because you can take home pizza from the deli selection. But that's the deli selection at a grocery store. That's completely understandable. I'm talking about like an actual fucking building that you walk into, like, oh, let me get this. That'd be like if I went to Burger King and I'm just like, let me get a Whopper with mustard, pickles, and fucking cheese on it. And they just hand me a wad of meat and a slice of cheese, pickles in a baggie and a packet of mustard, and they say, have fun, you know. Did you mention your YouTube channel? No, I did not. I'll probably mention it tomorrow if it comes up. Everything is Zoom. This whole time, I thought Zoom was spelled with an X. I kept spelling it with an X. Um, Back in action. Your video is frozen to me. I'm going to refresh. Okay. Thought that was a typo. No, I thought that's how it was spelled. I thought it was. I could have swore, unless I'm Mandela affecting, I could have swore it was XOOM. The only reason I found out it was false was when I went to go type it in earlier. I was like XOOM, enter, and it was just like transfer money. I'm like, you can transfer money on that motherfucker too? Damn, that bitch can do everything, man. And then I was just like, wait a minute, something tells me this ain't right. And I was like, let me try it with a Z. And I did it with a Z, and I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, I know that now. What are you LMAOing about? I didn't know. I don't know all these newfangled machines and everything. Oh yeah. Must be a Chinese thing. Zoom. All right, I'm gonna head out. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. You act like you never make a mistake. I don't wanna go. Wanna stay with you forever. Hold me in your arms. Let me feel your beating heart. We should always be together. Zoom is great for online orgies. Don't know whether or not I should be impressed or disturbed that you know that. Random. Elmo. Am I the only one thinks he's a red nightmare? I love Kermit and Ernie. Oh, Ernie's my bro. Ernie and Cookie Monster because he reminds me of my kid. I used to always call my kid a little Cookie Monster. But Ernie's always been my boy. Ernie, a little bit of Oscar the Grouch thrown in. Sometimes Oscar the Grouch, my boy. If you're just talking Sesame Street, if you talk all the Muppets, and yeah, Kermit and Gonzo, those are my boys there. I always say punk ass Elmo. I'm like fucking punk ass Elmo. I'm wearing Cookie Monster on my socks right now. Let me pull them up so you can see. Love Cookie until he made me fat. Here, check these out. Damn. Sorry if you had to see the calves. Sorry about that. The fucking Cavzilla. Sorry about that. A big ass yellow dog scares me. Is he even still around? Thank you for no balls hanging. Hey, you get one for free. You know, second time, can't really promise anything. Like Diana Beth, she sent me the Sesame Street adult coloring book, which is, I mean, I really wouldn't say it's for adults, but it's still soothing to color. But I started coloring this picture of Elmo, and I wanted to do something different with it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna color them in sections, but I'm gonna do it like all colors of the fucking rainbow and shit. Like that's gonna look fucking awesome. That was a better idea on paper because that was really time consuming. What, they finally putting his ass down? I don't know. Is he? I didn't even know he was still around. I know he's like in the fucking movie Chase That Bird or Follow That Bird, and I know he's in Big Bird Goes to Japan. What do you do with them once you color all the pages? I just keep them. Like this one right here. This one practically all the pages are colored, but I just keep them. The only one I haven't done is the Zodiac Killer because nobody really knows what the fuck the Zodiac Killer looks like. So I don't understand why he's a page in this book. And this page right here, and the reason why I haven't colored it is because it's the cover, and I'd be afraid of just trying to copy the front of it. So that's why I haven't done it. But all the rest are done. This is my favorite one I've done in here. Eileen Warnos. Donate them to kids with no arms so they can pretend. That's morbid. That one and what's the other one that I like? And this one. Yeah, should get out of hand. Oh, I don't know a lot of serial killers. Oh, well, see that's what was fun about this one. When I first got this book, is that the Joker, a serial killer? Dude, you never heard of John Wayne Gacy? I mean, you may not know a lot of serial killers, but come on, John Wayne Gacy is still like a very anyway. But that's what was fun about this is that like some of the killers in here that I didn't know because like a lot of these killers in here I actually based on something they actually wore. So like for instance, like here, like this guy right here, David Henry, whatever. Uh, I actually I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Here we go. Ed Kemper. I'm pretty sure I found a picture of him online wearing this exact color shirt or something like it. You know, so like, but the actual fun thing is like there may be somebody in here like let me find one here like Anna Marie Hahn. I didn't know who the fuck this was. So I brought up the page, and then like on YouTube, I'd bring up YouTube on my smart TV, and then I'd type in Anna Marie Hahn, and there's more than likely like a little short documentary, anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes about her. So I'd start coloring it, and then like I'm learning about her at the same time. So like that's what was really fun about it and shit, you know. Is there something they all have in common? Yeah, they're all serial killers. I also have another serial killer one upstairs where it's all female killers. Um, I color all sorts of shit, dude. I color serial killers, food. I got a food one. Yeah. I think I only colored one page in this food one though, because I didn't really like it that much. This is the food one I did. Oh, shit, I didn't finish it. Oh yeah, I did. I did. It's just one. Female killers are rare though. Shit, well, there's like over 60 pages in that fucking book. Well, they are. Yes, if they're all like connected in a way, that's what they are. They're all serial killers. I mean, shit. I still don't want to color in this book, you know? Yeah, that's the one I did in that one. And then I have a color in the 80s, which again, I only did. Oh, no, I did 2 pages. Oh, okay. I forgot I did this one. And there's this one right here. Yeah, this fucking box and everything. and this one right here. Here, you miss arcades. There you go. I'm good at coloring. I don't have the patience. I, I hear the only reason I figured out I was this commie is because, again, living with baby mama, I ended up with a lot of stress living there. So like one time I bought a box of crayons and I bought like one of those like big giant who the fuck is Flavor Flav? I bought one of those big giant coloring books for kids. Like the real ones for kids, the ones that's like match the picture and shit, but it also had like coloring pages. But it was a WWE one. And it was only $1. So I was like, fuck it, like I hear coloring calms people down, you know? So, and that actually worked. I would sit at the kitchen table some nights and fucking color because it was the only thing that would fucking calm me down, if I was stressed about shit. And so when I was getting stressed here, this is actually the first book I bought, was this one right here. And it was really cool because I was able to fucking color. And plus I was able to get to learn. Because like I said, if I didn't know somebody, I would just pull up a documentary about them on YouTube and I sit there and color them, learn a little bit, color or something and shit like that. It was really cool. You know, some of which I don't like, some of which I do. Oh, that's already smarter than a fifth. That's not coloring book. I showed this one off. I didn't like it though, so I haven't used it since. So this is the Home Alone book, the official Home Alone. But it was just such a pain in the ass coloring this page now. So I really didn't want to fucking pursue it because I had to keep bringing up the fucking Home Alone house picture to get the color right and shit, and just it was a pain in the fucking ass. And then this was the next page, and I was just like, I really don't want to. I really don't want to fucking keep going with this, you know. Um, and then I got the potty mouth food, which this one was good for a while. Like here twat waffle. I think I did a couple of them in here. Oh yeah, cut muffin. Cut muffin. They're coloring books for everything you can humanly think of. Yeah, just about. Like here is I gotta cover it just in case because I know people are assholes and they'd report it if they saw it, I'm sure. But here is Color My Boobs right here. I actually have another one I'm working on upstairs. It's like what is it? Flirty naked girls. I'm working on upstairs. Hey Brendan, what's up, man? I mean, yeah, just about. I mean, I've seen them, but I haven't bought them. But there's color cat buttholes. You can color cats assholes. You can color dicks. You can. I mean, dude, there's just about. You know. Here's another one I'm not really fond of, but the Family Guy one I wasn't a real big fan of, only because uh, there's something called I love boobs, big hugs. There's something called mandalas, which is just mainly like a whole bunch of like patterns that you color. And I'm not a real big fan of coloring those. I don't like coloring mandalas. And like basically this is the Family Guy one. Some of the pictures in here are just Family Guy photos that you can color. Like like this one right here would be a good one to color. You know, but there are just pictures in here that are just glorified mandalas with Family Guy characters. I'm trying to find one here. Where's that one at? There, like this one right here. You know? So like I don't really like coloring that type of shit. So like this one was I don't know. I was excited, but I was kind of disappointed too. You know. But the color your boobs one is actually a lot of fun. You can get it for Amazon, $10. So, and there's actually nudity in this book, but these are some of the non-nude ones. Right here. Coloring book of enslaved Africa. Whoa. Coloring in the bloodstains made by the. Hey, do you have some issues you want to talk through here? Do you have any problems? I mean, you want to talk about some things? Want to get some shit off your chest or anything? Fresh out. I don't think they had any fresh in. And I do have some coloring books in my Amazon wish list down below. If anybody would like to be generous to send me some over, and I'll unbox it here live for you, or show it off here live, or in a video just for you. Just saying, you know. Just know, whenever you donate a fat guy a coloring book, that's one less fat guy on the streets doing crank and all that shit. A little bit too far out the box. Come a little bit closer to the box here. Dude, I got another box set straight. Was it a good box or a bad box? Box isn't even in the same state. Yeah, that's what I'm like, dude. Come a little bit closer to the box, man. Like, I don't know anybody who would be like, dude, I can't even think of like one person who would find that book and just be like, oh shit, enslaved Africans, man, where I can color them being whipped. Oh shit, sign me up. The only thing like remotely close to that even being close to working would probably be like a roots coloring book. And even then, that'd be a hard sell. But when I looked in it, I knew who it was from and might do a video on it now. What's in the box? What's in the box, Brendan? Was it just a pile of shit? Was this the pile of that guy's shit? Oh, it came from Tommy Chong. Oh, was it like your consolation prize because you can't go out and meet him or something? Because you won that contest? Plantation owners would, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, hey, sure, that's cool. Plantation owners would feel like it, would like it, I feel. Are there still plantation owners? Is that still a thing? Wait, just a cotton picking minute here. Oh, I think we've gone too far. You're not cotton picking that. That's one artist. Too soon, too far, too fast, too few. That was good. Wait, just a cotton picking minute. Oh, all right, ladies and gents. I think I have to call it a night here because I got to figure out Zoom and you know, then I gotta go violently masturbate, like violently, you know. So yeah, remember Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. Teespring link, get yourself an official artist t-shirt or a sticker. You don't have to get the t-shirt. Look, there's other products. Get a pillow, cuddle up next to me. It's wintertime, and get yourself nice and warm. Shit. Or you can you know, that's two artists. The first one came earlier today on Facebook. Or you can get or you can send something on the Amazon wish list here, like Diana Beth. This nice Jeopardy card game here to go with my nice Wheel of Fortune one that I have upstairs. And I'll show it off here live or unbox it here live or something like that. So I'll be live again, possibly on Saturday. I don't know, because there's only so much punishment I can fucking take. You know, there's only so many times I can go live and not make any money and still keep coming back. So yeah.